3-minute ads begin now. Alright, now I can prepare stream notifications. Tabletop simulator. Copy. Paste. Let's look at the tabletop card game I made again. Changes to be made. Come hang out. Wait, I want to copy link. Okay. Then this will also be sent to Rhodium Stream. Okay. Still waiting for it to hit 30 seconds. Wait, is Spotify playing too? Uh-oh, whoops. Okay, now I'll send it out. That and this. Okay, there we go. And then, oh, I need to set a timer for 1 hour. Oh, for what? For 1 hour. That's what I meant to say. Now it is, okay, I'll set it to 56 minutes. There we go. Hi, Daydream! Card game! Exclamation mark card game! That's not a command, but yes! Welcome back. Good to see you again, guys! Guys, I have been testing... You forgot to look. What? That's okay, it's fine. That one is more interesting. The one you typed is more interesting than what I put. I need to be more creative with those. So today I am back at Tabletop Simulator. Wait. Can you hear Spotify? I think Spotify's audible. I am back to Tabletop Simulator to show off my card game again. The same one that I showed off last time. But this time, there have been a lot of changes that have been in the works. If anyone at all, I don't think anyone has, but if anyone at all has been following along with inside the thread I made for the game. If you haven't, that's okay. I don't think anyone has. A lot of things are changing, specifically to attributes, especially for the brutes, the sentinels, and pretty much all of the characters. You're going to miss birthday month? Oh no, You work too much, you don't sleep enough. You know what? Speaking about sleeping enough, I've started to actually sleep at better times. As in, I'm actually sleeping before 1 in the morning. Well, anyway, yeah, so, that's besides the point. We're gonna take a look at the card games. Yeah, it feels good, and also I started incorporating some bio breaks as very, very brief bio breaks, just so that I can stand up and move around, you know, so that I'm not always sitting all the time. Because most of the stuff I do, I'm just sitting. So I've incorporated something. I need to implement it outside of playing games, but when I play games, I do, like, most of the games I play have like days passing by, intervals, days passing by, or matches happening. So after every match or after every day, I go out and walk a little bit, and then I come back. If I lose or do something, yeah, if I'm unsuccessful in some way, then I had to do planks. So I can do some other strength stuff. I touch grass. No, not touch grass. Why would I touch grass? You work overnight. Oh, that's rough. 12-hour shift because there are only 2 of you. What? Well, I hope that you are taking care of yourself, because overworking is not good for you. Yeah, I know for sure that it's not good for you. So if you can find your way out of that kind of situation, I really hope you can achieve that. But take care of yourself, okay? All right. So there have been a lot of changes that have not been fully added into my card game. But before I do that, the setup is pretty much the same so far, and I have not actually written up any of the new changes in a more cohesive manner. It's kind of all scattered around, but I kind of know the gist of most of it. So I'm gonna start the setup phase first. Split into 4. This is just so that it's manageable. So I'm doing the setup phase right now. Okay, right now, so all you really need is the D4, but these are good for added counters, just so you don't have to do the mental math and stuff. So if you have a D4, chances are you have the rest of the set. So I'm just demonstrating what you can do with the rest of them. If you don't want to use like counters or anything, you could just use these. But this is only for adventure mode, so we don't have to really use those if we don't want to. This one is just for, mostly for, I think it's this guy here that you'll be using it for. All right. So the first thing I gotta do is spread out these cards. The reason why is because I need to grab all of the faces, just like before. I'm gonna separate them. This is just a standard 52 card deck plus jokers. You have to include the jokers. You need to put them in the game. If you don't, then that will be really awkward and the game wouldn't work properly. So please include the jokers, because the jokers are kind of a sad, wasted card most of the time. Okay, queen, queen, jack, king. I'm missing a queen. Oh no, it's in there. Okay, cool. All right. Flip. Group. Group. And flip this over. So yeah, okay, separate all the face cards. shuffle them individually. Or you could do what I do in real life. So this game has been tested. Wait, what do you say? I have no name for the game yet. What's the game? What's the game? A life without a couple of jokers. Yeah, there are people out there kind of like, you know, something like Daydream, you know. Anyway, so this game has been optimized, or not optimized, but this game, you would mainly play this in real life. So instead of doing this, what I actually do is, instead of shuffling them individually and then drawing, instead I actually just use the 1d4. So this one is 2, so I just grab this one and then I add it to the deck. I'm gonna flip this over. I just add it to the deck. So 1 of each. So this is the third. Oh my goodness. Hold on, spread. Oh, what? Why is it flipped over? Okay. I don't know what's going on. What is happening? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is 3, so I'm gonna add that. Even if it's face up, like it wouldn't really matter. You just roll the die and then you choose whichever one it tells you. Alright. The one thing you can't avoid in real life is shuffling. But in this game, they make it super easy. Alright, so this is the special events deck. This is related to the Jokers. Do you mean that? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a bit of a Joker. You gotta have some Jokers in your life, otherwise you're just gonna be a really sad person. Yeah. Anyway, so the names of the characters have not changed. Some of the character powers have changed. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I've been testing, like, let me just do a run of my game without the adventure mode. I'm just gonna play it normally. So what I'm just going to, so I shuffled it already. Flip this over. What? A 2 of clubs? You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the paladin because technically this is kind of funny. Technically, this is the character that I started out as, or I'm starting as. Like, I actually started out as the clubs, or the ace. But in hard adventure mode, you start out with ace and you work your way up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's hard adventure mode. But I'm just playing normally, but this is going to feel pretty much the same as adventure mode. So Paladin's new power, so originally Paladin's power is that, so there's this feature called Final Stand. So if you lose all your cards and this card is flipped over, you can flip it back around. If you flip it over, and then you pretty much do the setup phase again that I'll show you in a moment. So, let me just finish explaining though. So when you flip that over, you use Final Stand, and the Final Stand action triggers. All right, and in Final Stand, so when I say that you basically do the setup phase again, you draw cards until, oh, I haven't actually explained that, but in the setup phase, the new setup phase, this wasn't in the original. You flip cards. You just keep drawing cards until you get one of your suit. Then I'll just group this again. Then put it at the bottom. I'm not shuffling. You only have to shuffle at the very beginning and between each room. You don't really have to shuffle any other time. So because this is 2, I actually can grab a second card, so that I can make up 2 cards that I drew total. It happens to be a club, so this is actually very good for me at the start. Alright, so the reason why I'm putting it over here, it doesn't have to actually sit on the card. You can put it somewhere else, but it just has to be somewhere here and separated from the inventory. This is still part of the inventory, sort of, but you don't want to. I feel like I'm just gonna separate. Character mana is separated from the inventory a little bit. Yeah, sort of. Well, whatever. This is character mana. How you determine character mana is that it's the same suit as your character. So right now I am the paladin. And the paladin uses the clubs. I have added, so besides just final stand, so you get the 2 cards that includes drawing until you get one of yours. And put it into character mana. So if this was actually like a spade instead of a club, then I would put it over here with the spades. So I would only have 2 cards. But not just that, the paladin gets to use final stand anytime, or like over and over again. So it's each room. So there are 4 rooms, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the boss room. So if you only use final stand once per room, or normally if you're a different class, if you're not the paladin, you're one of these guys, then you can only use final stand 1 time throughout the entire game. But if you're a paladin, you get to reset your final stand for before every room starts. So you actually get to use it 4 times until you reach the end. And it's important not to use final stand in the last by the time you get to the last room and win, because that actually subtracts your score if you don't. So you want to not use it if you can, but a lot of this game is luck based, so most of it's just decision making. You have to choose. But not just that, the paladin's final stand also, this is specifically for adventure mode, but I'm thinking of adding it to the main mode too, is that any character mana you have by the time, or not character mana, any cards, any items you have in the mana pool. This is the mana pool. This is character mana. This is mana pool. The mana pool has items in it. So any items that you save in the mana pool, you get to draw from that the difference of the value of the monster attack card. I'll show you what I mean, because I'm paladin, so I probably will end up using final stand. But for now, I'm gonna rotate this. Distribute 1 card in each except for the final boss room, which gets 2 cards. And then I'm going to... Oh wait, so I guess I do use this. Okay. So the difference here is that for rooms 2 and 3, you add 1 extra monster value and 2 monster value. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Room 2 gets 1, room 3 gets 2. So this basically just adds another value to whatever card's here. You'll see what I mean once I get there. But for now, this is the setup. That's all you had to do. There's not much more. And most of it is just shuffling and trying to get the cards out. It does become a bit tedious in real life. Like, you didn't have to see any of the shuffling otherwise. So, alright. Anyway, so I'm gonna flip this over. So what we got here is, I believe this one's a sentinel. Let me grab my instructions on my phone. The sentinel. So originally in... Wait, I don't know if I added that to the original. Oh yeah, it says plus... Applies during monster attack. Replaces the monster attacker and +1 to its value. So in the new change, in the balance change that I am thinking of implementing, is that I'm not going to do the +1 anymore. This is because the brute was too powerful, so I'm reducing a lot of the power in general, and also for a lot of the characters too. Okay, so this guy has 2, so I'm going to put 2 cards. Usually I put it like this, especially if you don't have much space in on your table. I usually just put it on my cards like this, but for the sake of seeing everything, I'm just gonna do it like this. Alright. So, with the Sentinel, once you draw this, once you flip over, so this is the attack monster card. These are the monster attack cards. So these are attack cards. So once you flip over the monster attack card for the Sentinel, you flip over another card from the draw pile. Compare them. You see they're both the same, so I'm just gonna flip this back over. Put it at the bottom of the deck, okay? So that is fine. So now I just had to battle this thing. So this is actually you know what? I'm going to do a trade. So this is called trading. You take your character mana, just one. It doesn't matter the value except for face cards. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of the deck. And then roll a 1d4. I got 4. So 4 means I get to draw 4 cards. And this I add to my inventory. So these are items. All of these things are items. So I can use items to attack. Or to counter, I should say. To counter attacks. So one of the changes I made, so originally in the actual full original game, I believe you could do trades as much as you want, but I think that was too much. Let me see. I don't think I called it trading. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So in version 1.2, I made a limit of 2 character mana rolls, but I am reducing it down to 1 character mana roll. So now, the reason why I did this is because I actually want to use one of my character mana to get this for free, pretty much. Hopefully I can survive with this. 7, oh, this is not great, but it's fine. So one thing you gotta know about this is that you are forced to counter with whatever cards you have of the same suit as the monster attack. You have to. So if, for example, this was a 2 instead and I only had a 7 of hearts, so this is a 2 of hearts and this is 7 of hearts, even though I have 7, like I have to use that instead of a different card that might be lower, like a 3 of diamonds, you know? So I would have to counter with the 7 of hearts. I can't choose a different one because I'm countering a hearts attack. So I have to do it. I have to match or go higher than whatever the attack value is. And now there are 2 different types of counters. This one that I'm about to do is going to be called an imperfect counter. An imperfect counter is where you use cards that are not for the specific suit. So as you can see here, I can't match 9 or go above 9 with my hearts. So I have to include a different card. When I do imperfect counters, I have to do +1. So for example, if I do this, if I try to counter with this isn't gonna work, even though this equals 9. Because it's imperfect, because I have to use a different suit to finish, to complete the attack, the counter. It's not going to work because it's imperfect, and so I have to actually add another card somewhere in there. And because I do an imperfect counter, I do not keep any of these cards I use to counter. So all of this goes away. It's discarded, but you did counter it successfully. All right, now that just the monster itself, you gotta know that this is not an attack card. So any monster power is not applicable. So as you saw before, I think I forgot to do it for the 9, but you know what? You know what? Whatever. So normally you would draw another card for this guy, but because this is not an attack, it's just the monster himself. He's basically out of mana, so he can't use any special attacks anymore. So I have to do an imperfect counter, or imperfect attack, whatever you want. This is an imperfect counter. Defeat this guy. And die. So the monster is dead. I completed room 1. And because I completed room 1, I get to draw a prize card! Hooray! This goes to my character mana. And then along with that, I get to also recover my character mana from the mana pool. And I can keep using these to trade for more cards. Wait, can I do this? Oh, I can't. Oh, there! Yay! Okay, so next one! 3 of Hearts. That one is called the Giant, I believe. Wait, it's this one. This is a giant. Alright. So with the Giant, it's the same. You draw 3, but because this is room 2, I have to add 1 more. And then the Giant's power, it has not changed from the original, so this is one of the things that have stayed the same since last time. Is that you compare the two cards, the values of the 2 cards, your character card and the monster card, and then you add the difference of that to the attack pile. So because it's only 1 difference between 2 and 3, then I just add 1. And then I just attack like normal. 4. Okay, well, I mean, I don't really have any cards, so I'm going to have to trade. I got a 1, so that's pretty bad. And I can't trade again. Oh man, this is really bad. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do an imperfect counter. Right, next one. Well, I gotta trade again. See, a lot of it's just luck, so... Ugh, 1 again? That's so bad. Oh no. Oh, because I don't make this... This is still an imperfect counter. I have to use this. I have no other thing to do other than final stand this, but because I have other cards I can use, I can't final stand yet. So I actually did an imperfect counter with this. That is a really bad trade. Yeah, okay, now I have to final stand this because I don't have any more cards. So when I final stand, I have to draw until I get one of my attribute. And then, since I am a 2, that's a very low number, I get to draw 1 more and add it. Oh, okay, Joker! It's the same thing as before. The special events has not changed. So, except for one thing. There's one very specific thing, but that's only if you exhaust the special events pile. So the special event card, if you draw a Joker, you replace that with a different one and discard it. Alright, so I got a queen. I mean, there's nothing else I can really do here. I have to discard both of them because this is actually That's so bad. Okay. starting with a 2 is not great. Okay, I have to trade again. Come on, give me 1 again! I might actually just die here. Yeah, I'm gonna just die here. I don't even have any cards in my mana pile. Oh no, I lose here. This is terrible for this guy. Okay. Yeah, alright. I have nothing left! I die. Alright, so that's pretty rough. I started with the 2 of clubs. But anyway. So once you die, you have to... You're just dead. If you are adventure mode, you can continue where you left off and just keep going with some adjustments. But because I'm not doing that, I could do it for the next round. Wait. Why did I do that? Spread. Spread like bread. I have to separate the cards again. Because each time there is a new set of suit cards. So I gotta separate them. Queen. Alright, that's all of them. Group. Okay. I have to start over. Okay, let's get a different attribute as well. You don't need these. These are not necessary. You don't need any of that stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna do this thing again. 1. 1. 2. Group. Shuffle. Place. Shuffle. Place. 4 of diamonds! Okay. Alright, we can play adventure mode this time. I'll show you how adventure mode works. Okay, so I am the Potion Master. The Potion Master has changed pretty significantly because before the Potion Master was way too strong. So the changes to Potion Master, you still get to roll 1d4, but it's only at specific times, no longer just any time you want to. The only times you get to roll are at the beginning, which is... So, let me draw the cards for my starting. And then I also get to roll right now. And I only got a 1. Then... Alright, so I've already done... So that was the Potion Master's roll. I'm kind of doing things a little bit out of order, but that's because I know the game enough. It doesn't really matter. Alright, there we go. So this is what I start out with. I do not have any mana cards. I'm supposed to have one. Hold on a second. There. I'm supposed to start out with one. I keep forgetting. That's a no rule, and I'm still getting used to that. Okay, so 4 plus the 1. So I still had to get rid of another one of these. So it's 4 plus 1 character mana. Oh wait, I got... Yeah, I only rolled a 1. Okay. Flip that. Okay. So I have 2 spades here. Heart, clubs. leave enough space to have one more column, because there are times where you do put one more stack in the inventory, but it depends based off of your trade results. All right, so I'm going up against another giant. All right, let's draw 7 cards. Then the difference between 4 and 7 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's it. And then we play. 6. Oh, that's really too bad. If I had a higher card, I could do a perfect counter. But I don't. But let me try doing a trade right now. 2. If I can get a diamond, that would be great. I did not get a diamond. That's too bad. Alright, so this is a significant change, guys. Is that if you defeat an attack, or you counter an attack that's of your character's attribute, you don't actually get to keep the card unless you make a perfect counter. So, unfortunately, I do not have the right cards to do a perfect counter, so I just have to counter it normally. I'm going to use this to counter it. Imperfect counter. There are 8 cards in there. Okay, I have to do this. Imperfect counter again. So this is a 5. I have to use a heart. I'll just use my lowest one. But this is actually a perfect counter. So because it's a perfect counter, I get to keep this item and just place it in my mana pool instead. But this goes straight back in here. I don't get to keep any cards unless it is of my character attributes and I do a perfect counter. Okay. I'm probably going to end up final standing this. It's mostly because I do start with a low card. Yeah, this is really bad. I have to use this in order to do imperfect counter. Not great. Alright, because I have no more cards left, I do have to do final stand. Alright, so I'll draw until I get, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since I'm not a paladin, I don't get to do this, use my whatever's in my mana pool thing. Will I be able to survive after doing that? We'll see. Oh, this one actually goes here because it's a final stand. Oh yeah, I used final stand and I'm a potion master, so I get to roll again. 1. I only get 1 still. That's so bad. Okay, I'm just gonna use this. No, I want to use the mana and trade, because if I can get a bit of a lower card, then that's good. Come on. What? I'm only getting 1s, but I mean, I got a lower card, but that was not a great trade-off. Anyway, put that to my character mana. If this was real life, the whole thing, putting it at the bottom of the deck would be so much easier. It's still really bad. Do I have to use, I gotta use this. I don't like using these high cards just for this. Why is it always giving me 1? This is the worst thing possible. Okay. I have to use this. And I'll do this. Because if I try to use this, that still only makes 7. That's not enough, so I gotta do an imperfect counter. Am I gonna die again? I might just die again. Oh, this is so bad. I'm just gonna reset. You know, hopefully I'll start out with a higher card this time, because this has been really unfortunate so far. You have to reset it every time? Yes. It's for the sake of the randomness. Oops. I died here, so I don't get to keep these. If you die... if you die, you just lose. No other way around it. Oh. Okay. Group. Group. Man, this is not good. It's usually the first room that's the most difficult to get past. It's kind of why the added stuff is in the second and third rooms. Okay, come on. Give me a good one. Okay, 10 of hearts. That's pretty good. What is this one called again? It's not the Battlesmith. The Battlesmith is probably the most complicated. Vanguard. Alright. So, the Vanguard's attributes, because I haven't really been playing the Vanguard. Let me look it up. I don't think I changed the Vanguard. I think it's the only one I haven't changed when it comes to characters. Battlesmith. Draw from the deck the difference of the character and the monster card and add them to your... Oh, okay. Got it. And add them to your inventory. Okay, so it's basically the same as the Giant's attribute. Pretty much. Okay. So I'm actually going to draw these ones first. I think I'm supposed to. Alright. Draw until... So this Joker at the start, this is still the setup phase, so ignore that. You don't trigger special event. But now I know it's at the bottom of the deck at the moment, so I probably won't trigger that one. Alright. So now I draw 10. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and here I actually have a Joker. So I put that at the bottom. Draw one. Okay. That's cool. I have 2 face cards. So I replaced the Joker with a face card. That's the special event. Okay, so let's see what we're facing against. Okay, not that bad right now. It is a brute, but it's kind of a weak brute. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so for the brute, it has changed quite a bit. I think this is the one that's changed the most out of all the monsters. And for the characters, the one that's changed the most is the Battlesmith. But for the brute itself, we'll just start out with that one. I actually don't remember the original version because I've been playing with the new version for a lot. When flipping a monster deck card face up, deal an extra card from the deck. Oh! Beside the attack card, add the value of the extra card to the value of the attack card and subtract 1 from it. The suit of the extra card is irrelevant. Okay, so basically it was doubling the power almost of the brute so I'll just flip this real quick. So originally I would take this card too, and whatever is on the back of this card, I would add that to this card. So like if this was an 8, you know, 8 plus 5, that's 13. So you would be going up against a 13 of diamonds. That's like, oh, that's a bit too much. So I severely adjusted the power of the brute, and it was way too much, especially for a hard adventure mode. So instead, you just do a roll of 1d4. So that's a 3. 3 plus 5 equals 8. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm using the die, but you don't really have to. You could just add it, but you know, because it's kind of a lot of stuff to remember, then I just use that as my counter. So this is actually an 8 of diamonds. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade just in case, because 3 is not really a high card, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trade. Hi, T-Man! Another one? Are you kidding me? This is so annoying. Okay. I mean, I got a king, but I already have a bunch of high cards here, so... yeah. We're playing... Oh, wait, I forgot to add the difference between this. Hold on a second. I'm supposed to have more cards. What in the patience are you playing? I am playing my own card game that I made up. It's an RPG, roguelite game? So I actually forgot to do my own character power, so I have to add 7 cards to my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is actually really good for me. I wish I remembered to do that earlier. I don't have enough time playing the... What is going on? I don't have enough time playing this character, so I'm still trying to get used to this one. The ones I've played the most have been the Potion Master and the Paladin. If you see my thread of me testing it, you'll see why I've been playing the Paladin so much. You see a D8 count? You don't actually need these. These ones are extra, but they're good for mental. Like, you don't... It's a little too much to remember. The one you actually need mandatory is the 1d4. The d4 roll. Queen d10. 2. It's 1 pack of cards. So it's just 1 standard deck plus the 2 white queens. They're white queens? I am not aware of white queens, but it's the full deck of 52 cards plus 2 jokers. Are you talking about are the 2 white queens pretty much the jokers? Is that what you're talking about? They are pieces. Oh, that's what you mean. No, these are just flavor. You don't need any of these. These ones are unneeded. These are all the pieces you don't need. Okay, all these up here, you don't need any of them. Okay, I just need to clarify that. You don't need anything above this line. I'm just using this as visual aids, memory aids. They're not actually memory aids, but visual aids so that you don't have to remember these things. So yeah, this... Ignore that, but this I'm going up against. This is a giant. No, it's a brute. This is a brute because it's the suit of clubs, and I am actually... I forgot to put myself here. This one's me. I'm a vanguard. Okay, anyway, so I've added all of my new cards, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. So I have to get an 8 of diamonds. Oh, I actually have one here. So because I did it, I did a perfect counter. Hooray! So there is kind of a benefit to getting higher cards counters, is that you get to do perfect counters more often. I don't know why it just layered underneath that, but whatever. All right, 6. Oh wait, but because you had to roll for every brute attack, so 6. It's just 8 again. All right. So it's 8 of clubs. I'm not gonna trade. I think I'm just gonna keep going. I'll just do the 9. Do a perfect counter. Put it to the bottom of the deck. One more. Low attack. This is a 3. I don't actually do this. I already know it's a 3 of spades. Do another perfect counter. Perfect. Very perfect. Whenever you make perfect counters, you put your attack, you put that item you used into the mana pool. Be a bird, make game. Game too complicated. Add visual aids. Now the stupid viewers are confused by aids. Remove aids. Verb stuff. I'm just going to read out your comments. Oh, you got it. Okay. Yeah. No, it makes sense. It's totally fine. There are a lot of things inside it, but I haven't even explained what it is. You haven't even seen the entire game. I'm just showing you how I'm already playing it, and you haven't gotten any of the explanation yet. So, I mean, when you walk in on a card game, obviously you're not going to understand what's going on. Okay, anyway, so the monster has no more attack cards. Fruit attacks? Fruit attacks? What are fruit attacks? Fruit attacks. I don't know what okay, so I can make the explanation again. This is an RPG where you're a character you're an adventurer going into battle a dungeon full of monsters, and there are 4 rooms. The first 3 are the regular rooms, and then the boss room. So you go in. You're a bold adventurer. You go in and see if you can make it out alive. If you don't, you just die. Unless you're playing adventure mode, then you can respawn. But since I'm not playing adventure mode... Actually, I am playing adventure mode, so that I can keep playing. Alright, well, we do or die. Exactly. That's for standard mode. You do or die. But for adventure mode, you can keep playing if you get, like, attached to your card or something. Or attached to your run. Alright, so... It's just that guy left, so I'm just gonna do a perfect counter here. Knock him out. He's dead. Because I knock him out, I completed the first room. I draw 1 card. This is my prize card. Hooray! Alright. Alright, room 2. Let's see what I'm up against. A 5. Okay. I'm gonna draw for myself first. 1, 2... Oh wait, hold on a second. I have to shuffle. That's right. I have to shuffle this. It's a new room. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got a joker in here, so I'm gonna put this back at the bottom. Got a special event card. And I got a queen. That's nice. That's nice, I guess. Just reorganizing my cards. Nothing fancy. Okay. And then I'll put this guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's the difference of mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why I did these extra 5 cards is because this guy is the... What's the name again? Wait, something's wrong here. Wait a second. This guy is... What is this guy again? This is the giant. So the giant's power is that you get the difference between the 2 cards. We're pretty much the same power. That is the difference. We just add 5 cards to each other. So I already did that for myself. And then because it's +1 for room 2, you add 1 more card. Yeah, Joker equals event card. Perfect counters the same suit, higher number. It's same suit at all. And higher. If you get higher, then yeah, that's also a perfect counter. It's an imperfect counter if you don't have enough of that suit and you have to add other cards. Yeah. Okay, let's just battle. Okay, we got spades. Let's do this. Perfect counter this. That equals 11 of spades. Put at the bottom. This is meant to be played in real life, so it's a little bit more annoying to put at the bottom every time in this version. So I can make 11 here, just do that. Yeah, because I don't want to make an imperfect counter, so I think I'm just going to go with 10. I'm just gonna go with this. 5. See, once you really get started with it, I'm going to use this because I want to save as much as I can. Do my perfect counters with my higher cards. That's kind of... I just thought of that right now. It kind of makes sense. So I can save those cards. I'm going to do the same thing here. Perfect counter with this. So I get to save the attack. Or the item. These are items. I get to save my item if I do a perfect counter. This one... Do I want to use a character mana try to get a lower card? I could. I feel like I don't need to. This monster is not very strong, so... I'm just gonna perfect counter with what I have. And not get rid of these. I could perfect counter with the mana card. Or character mana. Let's do that real quick. So the thing is... Okay, so since you're here, I can explain. So imperfect would be same suit but multiple cards. Not necessarily. So the requirements, except for your character cards, unless it's in your inventory. So let's pretend that this is a... Let's pretend it's this instead, okay? Pretend it's this. So if I don't have... So like, for example, if I have only this, I have to counter with whatever I have in my inventory that equals that suit. So even though this is a high card and that's a low card, I still have to use this. I can't choose a different card. If I don't actually have that, it's automatically an imperfect counter anyway. So I have to get at least 3 or more. So you add +1 when you do an imperfect counter. So then I would use this to do an imperfect counter and discard my item that I use. What did I just do? Hold on. That's mine. Let's take that back before I demolish my inventory. Okay, let's just go back to this. I think I'm just going to perfect counter. I haven't done any trades yet, but the reason why these are separated is because you can trade your character mana for more cards in your inventory. We have deck, chest, and dice. Let's make it. Let's make game. So, I mean, normally you would only have the 54 cards and the D4 or whatever method. These are just flavors. You think it's making sense? like, the gameplay itself is pretty simple. It's just there's a lot of components to it, so it can be confusing if you don't know everything. That's why I'm making a manual for this. And this is actually version 2, so whatever you're seeing here is not the same version as the version 1.2 that I put on my Discord. This is going to be version 2. Okay, so I'm doing a perfect counter because this matches my character attribute, which is the suit. That means I do a perfect counter. I get to keep the attack card. So I pretty much like absorb the mana of the monster's attack. So now it's mine. And that's only for my character attribute. So it's like how, what is it? I don't know if Electrike does it, but Electrike in Pokemon, or just any Pokemon with the, what's it called? The one that isn't affected by the same type of attack it's used against. Lightning Rod. If a Pokemon has Lightning Rod and you're attacked by an electric attack, then it doesn't affect you. But it's kind of like you're absorbing it. So you basically just get more mana. I could do another one for 4 though. I think I'd rather just do an imperfect counter here. So this is the thing. This character mana, I don't have to use this. That's the cool thing, is that I don't have to use it. So if I want to make an imperfect counter, I can, and I'm not locked to using these of my suit. So I don't have to worry about that. Alright, 7 of spades. Perfect counter, pretty easy. Hearts. I think I want to keep that. Yeah, I'm just gonna perfect counter this. The reason why I want to perfect counter this and not trade any of these cards is because they're pretty high cards and I want to keep them for the next rooms. So I'm gonna just perfect counter that and keep it. The trade-off of doing it like this is that and like I said, I haven't done an actual trade yet. Let me actually do a trade right now just to show you. But you take a character mana, you trade your mana, and create some new items. But you have to do a roll d4 after discarding. And I only get 2 cards from it though. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What is happening here? I don't know why this is so bugged. Anyway, yeah, so I traded 1 character mana to get 2, because I rolled a d4. It can, but the thing is... Oh, I was actually gonna save my 8! Okay, you know what, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Because I was going to perfect counter for that. So I'm just going to... yeah, I'm just gonna go back, because... My original plan was to keep this, so I could perfect counter the 5. Okay, but if you understand trading, then there you go. Yeah. So... I have to use this 10. I can't imperfect counter this. Isn't that weird? You can't imperfect counter it. I have to perfect counter this. Alright. Because it is not my character attribute, if it's not my suit, my character suit, then I do not keep that card. Alright. That one's an easy perfect counter. Nice. Alright, but then all that's left is the monster itself. So I'm just gonna perfect counter it and keep it. Haha, you're my monster now! Okay! I won the second room! Ha! Wait. Ha! Ta-da! Yay! And because I won the second room, I get 2 cards instead. Oh wait, it's the same 2 cards as before. Oh, okay. So now that I've completed room 2, and I've gotten my rewards from the room, I shuffle! I shuffle this. And then... Oh my goodness, I have so many cards now. Wow. This is great. I have so much to work with, but the thing is, you're gonna need all of these cards for the last room. So, it may look excessive right now, but you'll see that they go away pretty quickly in the last room, so you kind of need the rest of them. So you can take your time and chill out with this game because you don't actually have to sort like this, but it's definitely easier to play when everything is sorted. So I would recommend sorting, but it's not necessary. If you don't like sorting, then yeah, you don't actually have to. I'm surprised by how few special event cards we've run into. Okay, next room. 7 of Hearts. Okay, so I'm going up against another one of these giants. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The difference between 7 and 10 is 3. This is the giant's power. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. And then I add 2 more because this is the 3rd room. You love sorting. The character attribute never changes after starting the game. Yeah, well, yeah, no, it doesn't change. This is you. Like, you're not just gonna change in the middle of it. Like, yeah, you get your rewards after you beat the boss battle. It's kind of like you have to get to the pedestal at the end of the dungeon in order to power up. Draw before shuffle? I did shuffle. That's the first thing I did was shuffle. Aside from getting the reward. Oh, if you mean, when you get your reward before shuffling, and then you can shuffle the cards. So you can see there are only 3 left, but they'll come back. There is a way to play around it if you don't have enough cards to draw for the monster, but if we get there, then we get there. But that would be added to the manual later. So there is a situation for there's a solution to everything. Anyway, let's attack. Let's do as many perfect counters as we can. And now that I have so many more cards, I can perfect counter. This is a 2. So many perfect counters. The only reason why this is so much easier is because I did start out with a really high attribute card, so check. I got sidetracked by my own mind. So the 3rd room can be pretty quick. So the 2nd and 3rd rooms are usually much easier than the 1st one. The 1st room is often the hardest, and this one, the boss room, is the 2nd hardest. It's kind of funny that way. Mostly because everything is you're scarce on a lot of resources. But as you dungeon crawl, then things get easier. I'm just gonna do a perfect counter here. Might as well. I have the cards for it. He only has 5 left. So I'm probably just gonna blaze straight past this room. It's kind of nice. And I picked up another character mana that will go in here later, which is really nice for the boss room. Okay, special event. It is a king instead. Oh, I definitely want to keep that. So king. I can just do this. I get to keep the king. Let's go! And I get to do that one too. Let's go! What a successful third room. 1, 2, 3 cards for me as a reward. It's kind of OP. I feel like I should balance it so you only receive 2 extra cards. And I have a special event card, so I get that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, the boss room looks a little bit differently than the other 2 rooms. So let me just show you what it's like to battle the boss. You're gonna need all the cards as you can get through the boss. Draw! That's kind of fun. Alright. Sorting time! Oh man, testing the paladin was one of the most annoying things. So if you go to the thread in the supporter channel with all of my testing stuff in it, playing the paladin in hard mode is so bad. So I rebalanced it for the paladin specifically. Just like how the potion master is way too OP. Alright, do I want to bother sorting this? I have too many cards. I don't really want to bother. It's easier to sort in real life than it is in this game, so I'm just gonna leave it a mess like that. Alright, so the last 2. I don't add any extra cards to this. Oh wait, I have to knock this guy down. Huh. It's so weak. Okay. Alright, let's see what I'm going up against. So now there are 2 monsters. You see this? Alright. low numbered monsters. Okay, but the problem here is the giant, because the difference is 9 cards. Alright. I don't think there are even enough for that, so I'm just gonna draw for this for now. This first. I have to draw for the higher one first. 1, 2, 3. The rest go in here. Okay, since there aren't enough, I'm just gonna do this and I put this in here. So I'm gonna do this and shuffle this. Alright. So when you run out of cards, you just add whatever's in the special event. If you run out of special event cards and deck cards, there's a problem. And I have not gotten to that scenario yet. Morbius Gambit is hard. Maybe make the keep the enemy card a little harder. You don't get to keep the enemy card unless it's the boss room and you're playing adventure mode. But if you're talking about the magic, the attack card, no. You gotta watch. You say it's easy now, or like you gotta make it easier now, but you'll see that these cards are gonna go away very quickly. You're building up to the boss room. You need these cards. Okay, let's just play through it. All right. So for this one, because you're going against 2 at a time, you have to flip over both at once. I'm not going against a sentinel. Okay, I don't like that tabletop keeps doing this. So I'm just gonna put it up here. Alright, so I've only been going up against the brute. Oh, I don't have any more. Hold on. Wait, I want another one. Okay, so this last guy, this diamond is called the Swarm. So the Swarm is simple. It's basically the same thing as a character's power. So as you saw, I rolled this and I added 3 to it. Because it is a diamond, and the diamond means Swarm. So the red cards, they're pretty much the same for character and monster. Anyway, so I just go through this normally. But I have to go through both of them at the same time. Let me show you how to do that. So this is a diamond. I'm just gonna go ahead. So now, when you get to this, you're going to want to save as many as many cards into the mana pool as you can. Oh wait, let me explain something. So when you do this, you have to defeat both at the same time before you can flip the next cards over. So I did a perfect counter there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Okay, I should be okay though. And we'll do that. And for this guy, I'll do the same thing. Actually, since what matters right now are... Oh, do I have a 9 here? I do have a 9. The number of cards I have inside the mana pool. I'm gonna do this. Okay. I want to save as many cards as I can in here. I'm gonna do this 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect counter. Oh. Okay, 4. I haven't really done any trading so far. I guess these cards are such low level that it's not as difficult. But I am eating through my cards. I'm gonna do this one for this. Wait, what happened here? Hold on a second. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna do this one. Wow, this was an easy boss battle. I just went against the 2 low cards. Actually, this one I'm going to trade. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, the 2 jokers. That's for me. Back to the bottom. There are no more special event cards. I don't think we'll encounter a Joker again though. Unless I trade again. But I've already traded now. I didn't get any more of those, so I'm just gonna use these. Oh! Why did I do that? Just perfect counter that. I still can't trade because I still have 1 more left to attack. Alright, now I just have the monsters. Oh yeah, when I expose the monsters, you can attack at any time. Yeah, it can, but the thing is, I started out with a 10, so I was pretty set for this, for this adventure. Yeah, let's keep that. And then... Oh wait, I don't keep that. Hooray! And then I win! Hooray! I win! So now that I won this, if I play adventure mode, I can keep going, but to count the score is very easy. Wait, I don't want this in here. Put this aside. Keeping score is very easy. I got 41 points! And because I did not use Final Stand at all, I don't subtract anything. So I got 41 points. Look at me! I'm so good! I'm already a veteran, I guess, with the 10. Now this is how you do adventure mode. So whenever you want to keep going, so you start out with the 10. So now I am going to... So any card starter left in here. Draw a card. Oh, that's crazy! Okay, so this is how it works. You shuffle all the cards. Any card that has been used up here, you can leave the special event cards up there. You shuffle them. You draw the topmost card. You can compare. Do you want to switch out your card, your character? If you do switch it out, like I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do a Queen Potion Master. That's totally me, right, guys? Anyway, if you swap it out, you just discard and just gets added to the deck. If I choose not to use it, like what if it's a 5? Like I don't want to do that. What if I want to keep this? Instead of taking that card, then you add 1 to your character value. So let's see if let's get another die. Where's the die? Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Objects. We'll get another die. Let's get the D12 here. Okay, so I get +1. So that's it. So that means I'm actually an 11 of hearts for the next room. But the caveat to that is as well, I have to add +1 to one of these rooms, including the boss room. I can do it for there too, but it would apply to both of these monsters. So I would probably choose to add it to the 3rd room, because usually we kind of roll through the 3rd room. So I'm gonna add it to there. So that's the downside of playing adventure mode, is that it goes up 1. So that's why it's nice to have some kind of aid there. But since I don't want to do that, I kind of want to keep this Queen Potion Master. So now I have changed classes. I have the wait a second. Hold on a second. I'm switching that out. Could put you over there. I have to be the queen, right? Alright, I've gotten stronger by going through that dungeon. Yeah, it sort of increases the stake per round. Sort of. Not really. Not very much. Adding this, it just means 1 extra card you go against, really. But it's still nice. Anyway, so yeah, that's adventure mode. You just keep doing it until you stop. So that's fun. I guess I could just do kind of a fast round with the Potion Master. I won't explain it too much. Okay, so first things first, I have to get all the face cards out. I'll have to do a separate manual for adventure modes. I feel like it would be better. Because they work slightly differently than... just the regular one. Oh yeah, I have the queen. I have the other queen. What's going on here? Why is this... It's so annoying. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to do the dice roll version. This is the way that I do it in real life. I really only test in real life. I don't test it in here because it's more annoying playing in the tabletop simulator. Then I'll just group all of these. Alright. I think the only thing I'll explain is the new power. It is 2:30 a.m. Okay, cool. If you want to do that. I will have to update the manual though for version 2. So when you're awake again, if you decide to try my game, then you would be using the version 2 manual. But I have to do the entire write-up, so it's gonna be a bit hard. Yeah, you got a sneak peek. You pretty much saw what version 2 actually is going to be. There probably will be more balance changes eventually, maybe. So, we'll see. But version 2 is pretty well completed by now. But yeah, okay. I shuffled already, right? That doesn't matter. I'm shuffling again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then as the potion master, I draw another one. Alright, and since I do have... There we go. A joker. That goes straight back to the bottom. King of Hearts. Cool. I like to put my clubs on the right and my spades on the left. Because I like spades and I like diamonds. These two are kind of boring to me. Just as pictures. Not really any other reason. I just think the hearts and clubs are boring. Wait a second. I messed this up. There we go. Thanks for working. Alright, have a good night, T-Man. Thanks for hanging out and seeing my card game. I enjoy it because it's like it's a quick, easy little RPG game. It's not I don't have to open up a computer and I can just take the deck with me and my little bag of dice that I got from a friend. Okay. So I am playing adventure mode. If I die, then I do start utilizing respawns, but I'm guessing I'm not going to end up using Final Stand at all. Quick, easy. Yeah. I mean, I find it pretty easy after playing it for some time. It's really just trying to make sure you get everything in order. That's the hard part of this, but... Alright. I'm going up against the swarm. Let's see one more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is for the monster power group. I just play normally otherwise. Already starting out a high number. But I can perfect counter that pretty easily. Alright, it's 10. Why is it not stacking? What is wrong with you? I don't know why that wasn't stacking. Okay. I think I'm just going to... I'm gonna sell or trade. It's not selling, it's trading. Come on, high number. Yes, I got 4. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I got an... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Okay, this is the first time this has occurred. So, this is a balance update because it is possible to just get all the jokers in the last rooms and just get the game, win the game. So basically, if you do any trading, the trading only happens with character mana. If you do any trading, but you get something that's for your character, you are not allowed to put that card into the character mana. Now it acts as any other item. So now that I'm going up against this, I have to use this. Because it is just a regular item, it is not character mana. Okay. I don't have an 8, which is kind of annoying. I think what I'll just do is this. Get rid of my low cards first. So that was a very... Oh wait, hold on a second. I need to have 1 extra. So let me do this instead. This is so much faster in real life. Doing it like this in Tabletop Simulator is more annoying. Perfect counter. Perfect counter. Imperfect counter. I don't get to keep that. Imperfect counter, I had to add up to at least 10 or more. Alright, last one. Imperfect counter. Alright, my prize card is a 5 of hearts. It's okay. Alright. Knock this guy out. Dunk. Alright. I'm going to do my... Oops. Wait, what? I'm gonna do my character attribute first. So since I'm the potion master, I get to roll a d4. Oh, wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a joker. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm going up against the Sentinel. So this one... The Sentinel is a little bit tricky to remember. I'm gonna leave it up here a bit so I can do it right away. So I have to flip this, but not just that. I flip 1 more card. Whichever one is the higher suit is kept. So this one gets discarded and replaces. But the thing is, if that was another ace, then it wouldn't replace it. So it's that's basically what it is. That's the Sentinel's power. So the nice thing about this, one way to remember these a little bit more is if you remember the Battlesmith, then it's easier to remember the Sentinel, because they're the same suit. Same with the Potion Master. If you go up against a Swarm, and you remember how to play Potion Master, then the Swarm is most likely the same. So that's a way to remember the different powers of the monsters and characters. As much as I can, I want to make perfect counters. The Battlesmith is kind of fun. It's just a little bit more complicated than the other ones, but Battlesmith is a bit fun. Get more die rolls at least. Oh, I haven't been doing the Sentinel power. Oh my goodness. I've been cheating. Oh well, I'll just keep going. Oops. I'm cheating. Oof. I cheated, guys. Because this is a monster and not a monster attack, this is not an attack. The Sentinel power does not apply to this monster. I think I forgot to add one. So yeah, it's still taking some time for me to remember some of this stuff, so that's a little bit tough. Alright. 1, 2. I kind of cheated in that one unintentionally, but I did, so... hopefully next time I don't mess up like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3 plus the 1, 2, 3. That's it. The brute does have some extra damage dealt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I cheated. Six of diamonds. 5. I don't really want... That's not great. That's not a great counter, but I guess I'll perfect counter because I don't really want to get rid of that mana card. I mean, that's okay. I wouldn't have been able to perfect counter it anyway. I forgot to do the pre-roll in the middle of it. Whoopsies. It's okay. Can I make it 12? Do this and make it 12. It's another 11. I can do a perfect counter like this. I have so much experience going up against the brute, so it's hard for me to forget to do the roll for this. Yeah, I did a lot of testing for the brute. Actually, do I want to do that? You know, it's okay. Okay, guys, I have to actually go to buy. Oh my god, 5K. Okay. 5K. God. 57. At this 9. No, 8. I have to buy all right. Okay! Oh, I went a little bit over. Okay, it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's finish off this game. Okay. Perfect counters. I think I forgot to add... Oh, 13 plus 30, 16. A lot. That's 16, but I need more than 16. I need 17 or higher. 17 or higher! Ugh, I don't like this. 3. I have to use this. That's okay. It's at the end anyway. Okay, 1, 2, 3. My reward cards. Alright, Potion Master power. Roll 1d4. Nice, another Joker. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I had way more than I thought I did. Okay, this what? Okay, I am seriously underpowered here for the boss battle. This is not good. Might have to final stand this. I didn't think I would have to final stand in the end for this. It's because I nerfed the character mana, the retrieving the monster power, pretty hard. Oh, I forgot to do. Which one was I battling? I was battling the brutes, I believe. There. So now I'm going up against another brute and a giant. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 1, 2, 3. 12 minus 3 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I do not have a lot of cards in my inventory. This is really bad. Okay. Just gonna take out this guy first. Wait, what? What did I just do? Oh, wait a second. One. I actually forgot that time. Oh, it doesn't matter. It would have been a perfect counter anyway. Okay. Oh, 9. Oh, I have to use both of these. Oh, this is so bad. I don't have that many cards. Come on, give me 3 or 4. 3. 1, 2, 3. That does not go to my inventory, or my mana pool. Character mana. Even I'm saying it wrong. Right. Still gotta use that. Get a perfect counter that. And then... Did I forget to... Hold on a second. 4, 6, okay. There we go. Ace. Imperfect, so I gotta have 2 or more. I don't have any more things, so I'm just gonna... I'm running out of cards already. That's okay, my final stand is pretty high numbers, so I'll be able to survive with that. Queen, 12. Excuse you? I forgot to do the... Why am I forgetting it this time? Oh, this is so bad. Okay, might as well just knock out this guy first. And then I have to final stand this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then where's the master roll? 2. 1, 2. Okay. So these ones, since it was final stand, I do get to keep these in my character mana, so I get to trade them. Well, I just have low numbers of character mana. Okay. Oh, something's wrong here. What is going on? All my cards are out of order. What happened here? What is this? Metroid Prime? Sounds kind of creepy. Wait. Oh, doesn't matter. It's gonna complete it anyway. Oh, the diamond? 14. I guess I could trade. Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got a Joker as well. Goes to inventory, not to character mana. $11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is an imperfect counter. Because I added a 4 to that. 3. No, I'm gonna trade again. What? Really? Okay. I don't have a 4. Actually, I want to keep my cards, so I'm just gonna use this. The number of cards I have are what matters. Is what matters for the boss room. I think I forgot to do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm running out of cards. I might lose at the last ones unless I can. Oh no, I'm gonna lose at the very end! Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't have enough for the queen. No. I'm actually gonna lose this. That's not perfect. I actually lose this. That's crazy. I shouldn't have used up so many cards. Oh no. Oh wait, I didn't even do the... Which one was it? This one? Oh, it doesn't matter. I can't believe it! I actually lost! I can't beat the last monster! No! I died! I defeated this one, but this one defeats me. So in this scenario, where I just lose, to respawn in adventure mode, to respawn, you shuffle this and draw 1 for the amount of times you respawn. If you don't have enough cards in here to respawn, you draw from the draw pile. I can't believe I actually lost. I think I discarded too many cards. Oh man, I forgot about the queen. Oh well, that's that. And then since you're in adventure mode, you don't get any buffs or anything. You just respawn and you lose a point for doing that. You lose a point for losing. So then my next dungeon run, I get -1 point. And then you do it all over again. This is so much easier in real life. I lost. And sometimes I like to just play this because, you know, it's just a quick thing and I wouldn't be looking at a screen by doing it. Okay, well, that'll be it for today's stream. Because it's just the same stuff. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do I have one in here? I do. And a joker. Yep, and then you keep playing. There you go. Alright, so that's it, guys. That is version 2 of my RPG game, and I will be... Oh, I didn't actually demonstrate the Battlesmith. The Battlesmith has changed quite a bit. It's slightly more complicated, but it's overall just a little bit better than the previous version of Battlesmith. Alright guys, until next time, farewell, love you all, God bless, and I don't know. Alright, bye guys! Discord for stream updates, and that's also where you can find my card game. It would be in the supporter channel, chatter channel, SS chatter channel. You guys should be able to see it, but you can't text in it unless you are a supporter. But yeah, then you can open the thread and check it out.